I just want to understand, when you go to sleep every night, are you sure, secure, next morning, nobody's going to try and bring down my government?
See, I am,
Nobody's going to take someone to a resort, someone to a hotel, try and split
as,
your state?
as far as I am concerned, I am most secure in mind right from my childhood. But as as it is everywhere, that one should really never bother about how long he stays. What he does during his tenure, that is more important, and that's how I get peace of mind.
Interesting, because your father, the late S.R. Bommai, who I knew quite well, was chief minister for just 6 months.
8 months.
8 months. And that was part of that period when there was a lot of instability and chaos. You believe that you will be can I be assured that you will lead your party into the 2023 elections?
See, I'll tell you. During his time, the party which he belonged, that is Janata Dal, didn't have a very strong leadership at the center. Now, with my Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, Amit Shah ji, and even our Nadda ji, we have got a very strong leadership. Not only strong leadership, we have got strong principles. And I am sure with all this behind me, I will not only complete this term, I will lead the Karnataka up front and bring back BJP to power.
Interesting, you said strong center, strong prime minister. There's a feeling that the BJP is becoming like the Congress was in the Indira days, where you had a strong center with Indira Gandhi and weak chief ministers. And the center dictated terms. We've seen Uttarakhand, sir, this year. 3 chief ministers in the space of 3 months. An entire cabinet removed in Gujarat. New chief minister, new ministers. Never happened in the history of this country. Is that how the BJP now will be run? Strong center, weak chief ministers, if I may be allowed to use the word, or chief ministers who are simply there at Delhi's bidding?
See, it's a perception what you are putting into. The reality is, our party is with principles, and everybody, each and everybody, including the Prime Minister, Chief Ministers, follow that principles. Therefore...
Now, what is the principle, sir?
No, I'll tell you, any principle for that matter, age is one factor, and bring in some new fresh air or fresh blood into the whole system, new thoughts to change the present challenges, new persons to change the present challenges. There are a lot of other issues. So it is, what is our party principle is strong center and strong state. That's how the strong nation comes. We can't afford to have a weak center, strong state, or a strong center and a weak state. My BJP principle is strong center and a strong state. That makes a strong nation. And all this, whatever the changes, whatever the timely changes, are the need of the hour, and my party decides it. It is not a question of any dictatorship. It is, in fact, the greatest democracy is in BJP. Regular elections are held for the office bearers right from the booth level to the national level. You look into all other political parties, they never had their elections for decades together. That speaks volume of democracy within BJP. That's why there is democracy in the administration of BJP states also.
So you don't have to turn to Delhi for your decision making?
No.
It isn't Delhi which dictates terms to states and state governments.
See, it is no question of, as far as administration and other things, no question of looking into Delhi. But there are certain issues where you have to consult. Consultation doesn't mean to look upon Delhi or look down Delhi. It is not the issue. There are certain issues where we have to consult, and that consultation is on process always.